Good morning, world. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I really hope that y'all can, but I'm kind of driving with the windows down, trying to air out my car. Because, of course, I spilled potato green juice in this mug. So, I did that on my way back from Raleigh the other day. But, I came to talk about something that kind of slapped me in the face this morning while I was getting ready for class. I'm late. Last night felt horrible. Still a little bit feel not bad, but doing my best to push through. You know what I find interesting, like the more I continue to read and just digest the word, you know who always seemed to automatically see or know God when they were in his presence? It was not always the people or the community around him. In fact, a lot of the people that came around God in the Bible, they seem to always have an issue with him being present or just with the things that he were doing. Now, some people, of course, they question him, but you know, the more they talk to him and realize who they were talking to, some of them had the hearts to receive him, others did not. But it pretty much never failed. The people, or I'ma just say things for this, but the people or things that always seemed to see clearly who God was were the spirits. It was people filled with spirits. The pig, like, it was always the spirits. And it would be funny to me because God would always be around them like, shut up, like, I'm doing something right now. I don't need you telling everybody who I am, like, shut up. And to me, that kind of just tickled me, right? Because you can be around somebody and never really know who they are, but it seems like the enemy is always very accurate on seeing exactly who you are. Ain't that crazy? I thought it was funny. I thought it was real funny. I don't know. But you know what I also think is interesting just in relation to that? Like, and it's in relation a little far off, right? Because of course we know not to play with spirits in the ways of divination, right? Of course we know that. There's so much in the scripture about it. But again, Saul and David, right? Saul went to a diviner or a psychic or whatever, and she had called up, I don't want to misquote, I'm going to say Samuel, but the Bible is dumped in my heart. I don't have all of these names and things memorized. I just can pull them from my heart account because I've been depositing Bible deposits. And so Saul went, he found a lady, and the lady called up the spirit, and even when the lady realized who she called up, even her, the diviner, was like, oh crap, like, what you just had me do. And even Samuel, I'm gonna stop saying Samuel only because I'm not 1,000% sure. I'm just recanting the story, pulling it out of my heart, right? And so even he was like, what are you doing? Like, what you wake me up for to have this conversation? Like, even he as a spirit coming to tell him the truth of what he said, because Saul thought he was about to tell him something to tickle his ears. Nah, that spirit rose up and told him the truth. And he said, you gonna get killed and David gonna do it, and David gonna replace, well, he didn't say David was gonna do it, but he said David is gonna be the one to replace you. But ain't that crazy? Like, ain't that interesting? I think it's interesting. But the main reason I think it's interesting because it's crazy that you can have physical access to somebody, right? And never know who you have access to. But spirits who ain't even playing on your team can see you and pick up a read on you before somebody in the physical even knows what sight can, right? And I think that's crazy because some people will have sight. Some people will have spiritual sight, godly sight, all of those things, right? But still within their flesh will cause them to want to attack you. It's could be a spirit within them too. Who knows? But ain't that crazy? Like even the spirits that were operating in people had respect and knew who God was when they saw him. Ain't that crazy? I think it's interesting. I think it's very interesting. But I just came to share that because that's something that just tickled me. Like, sometimes spirits know you better than these so-called flesh walkers, you know. Y'all don't go spreading that flesh walker term along, because y'all took that Decepticon thing and ran. Like, good Lord. It's been hilarious. I can't tell a story. My flesh has been laughing, but y'all calm, just settle down. But sometimes the things that you're not even operating in, that you're not even associated with, pick up on a read better than the people that's in your face. Those in your face don't even know who you are. Can't even read you clearly. Crazy, right? Y'all be blessed. And no, don't go do tarot. Nobody's telling you to be a fortune teller. But my teacher waiting on me at the door. He over there pacing now, watching what I'm doing. So let me get off this live. I mean, this ain't a live, but let me get off this recording and go to class. Because he gonna say something about me being late. He gonna say something about me not having on all white. But you know, I did my best under the circumstances today because I really was gonna stay home because but I'm up. I'm pushing through. Y'all be blessed.